seems like every week another AI builder pops up, and they're all promising to take your idea to the App Store in no time. And is it correct? Is it right? In this channel we always focus on Expo, so these are Expo AI builders. Basically build your React Native app using text. So the ones we're going to talk about in this episode, it's Replit, Bolt, Work, Aperture, ADO.dev, Makeway, and BFloat. Yeah, I know it's a bunch, it's a lot, eh? It's enough to make everyone's head spin for a bit. But then you know that if you've been in tech for a while, when it comes to JavaScript, you almost expect this to happen. You're gonna have a bunch of companies always promising you to revolutionize the way you build your apps or your websites. But we're just gonna take a brief deep dive and let's see what's happening. Let's cut through the hype and figure out what's going on here. So when it comes to Expo, we all know that Expo is one of the best ways to build mobile apps. It's beginner friendly. It's for experienced folks as well. So basically, Expo released a AI strategy announcement sometime in the week. They're trying to position themselves at the center of this AI movement. Basically, making a bold vision of making app development accessible as writing. And it is a big claim, it's a very bold one as well. So they did look in this example whereby they talked about the US workforce for developers. Basically 2.5% of them are developers. And they trying to say, like, imagine if everyone could be able to build apps too, like, what will happen? So AI is not just about generating code, it's about changing the way we interact with dev tools. So we are seeing the rise of AI agents as first-class users for these platforms. But what does it really mean? Well, think of it like this. We design user experiences for humans. Now we are starting to design experiences for AI. It's a whole new way of thinking about how AI interacts with software. So instead of me learning Swift or any of these other complex languages, the AI agent is doing the heavy lifting, and we are already seeing examples of this. The OpenAI's operator, for example, it uses a browser-based tools like the StackBlitz web containers to build apps. It's basically a glimpse into the future of where the AI agents are heading. Basically, it's a way to seamlessly integrate AI agents into the development process. So we are, in many ways, seeing the rise of AI builders leaning on Expo. Expo's CTO did mention this also in their recent blog post, stating that Expo is built for both humans and AI developers. In my thought, this was a smart move because the future of app development will likely involve both. So when it comes to AI builders, how are we actually using them right now? There are a ton of examples already out there. Some people have built workout trackers, event locators, even Instagram clones. These are all fun apps, and developers have been using tools like the BFloat one to generate like entire UIs using a single prompt. It's very impressive. I've tried all of them, and I'm gonna talk about them like in a moment. But basically, what's happening here is that many of these AI builders can seem impressive at first, but then when you actually use them, you can see that still early times for these Expo AI builders. But then let's talk about Bolt. So Bolt, I think, is one of the AI builders which is a bit far ahead. So it's Bolt and Replit. They have a lot of resources on their hand, and they're a bit far in terms of being more polished, and you're actually getting like the results that you are expecting for a production grade app. So that was Replit. Another AI builder that's making waves is ADO. They focus on state management, the logic behind how the app behaves. So they are funded by Y Combinator, their startup. I tried their site. I was able to build only the UI in this case, but like any more complex features, like it just didn't work out for me. Replit, we just spoke about them. They are also a game changer. They have resources behind them, and they've been doing this for a while, especially with agents. The agents have been there for a while in the React site or in the website, and now they're putting those agents to the mobile side. It's still a bit buggy. When I used it, didn't work really well, but it's a move in the right direction. So they all have flashy demos, and they make a lot of promises. But then one thing which I know is that we're like in the early periods, so this is the worst that they're gonna be. So they can only get better from here, especially with like the AI models getting better. We just saw that Claude 3.7 was released, and it's like next level. So this is like the worst they're going to become. Another issue when it comes to these AI builds is that like it's very easy to build the UI, but when it comes to actually doing a full deployment to the App Store and doing like releasing it to the Play Store, it's always an issue. But then that's where Expo or EAS comes in, which kind of like handles most of these complicated signing certificates, credentials, code signing. And basically it makes it like it's still not completely hands off, but like it's way easier, and agents can do a huge portion of the work before the human intervention is required. So there is a potential at some point for it to be fully automated by the agents. What about testing? So AI helps humans, but human oversight is really needed. It's still crucial. No matter how powerful these agents are, the quality assurance is always a necessary step. Also, because we are living in an age whereby we can do over-the-air updates, so even though a bug can be pushed, we can always rest assured that we can always use over-the-air updates with Expo to sort of like push instant updates without the store approvals. but still, human oversight is crucial. Anyone will recognize that we are at a cusp of a major shift in app development. The AI is lowering the barrier to entry, making it easier for non-technical people to build apps. And for developers, AI tools can boost productivity to the next level. They obviously automate the tedious tasks and let us focus on the more creative aspects of our job. But there is something to think about, and I have been thinking about how AI building will impact humans in general. Also, will we get to a point whereby AI builds app for other AI? And what will that look like? So basically, AI agents need a different interface, and we need to be thinking about also the role of humans in all of this. With Expo and its focus in democratizing the app development process, I think they're better positioned in this new age with their tools and everything that they have. But of course, with this new AI development, there are some challenges. There are some bias in AI training, accessibility issues, and security risk as well. I'm pretty sure they are mindful of that, and AI created apps could basically reinforce some of these biases because they're learning on apps which are out there, open sourced, and most of them, they don't take security to the highest degree. But with that said, the potential is very high. AI could enable personalized learning apps, AI-powered research assistants, and even creative AI applications in music and art. So we could see AI agents building apps for humans, and humans building apps for AI, and even AI agents building apps for other AI agents. And despite this excitement, AI is not here to replace developers. Instead, it's a collaboration. AI can automate tedious tasks, like we mentioned, freeing up time for us to focus on other tasks. So this can be big. This can be really, really, really big. We just have to start using it, start to embrace and have a learning mindset. That's my advice. There are free resources out there, and I have a YouTube channel which I'm gonna start posting a lot of tutorials on AI and showcasing some of this stuff. So yeah, we're truly in a transformative moment in tech history. The AI revolution is here, and it's up to us to explore, experiment, shape the future for app development. And with that said, yeah, that's a wrap. I'll see you on the next episode. Cheers, y'all.